Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know my face looks really puffy and that's because I just woke up, but I'm about to start getting ready for the day. I'm basically calling a series on my channel Surviving Spring Semester because if I get through spring semester, it's literally going to be by the skin of my teeth and fumes blowing behind because I'm so over the semester and we only have 5 more weeks until finals, I think, and they can't come soon enough, but also they're quickly approaching. And even thinking about finals just stresses me out because 2 of my classes, actually, now that I think about it, 3 of my classes, we only have 2 exams and a final. And then like there's like miscellaneous activities and stuff and quizzes in the middle, but for the most part, you only have 2 exams and then a final, and that's with like a big chunk of your grade. And I hate when professors do that because if you don't do good on the exams, like there's no room for cushion. So that is currently the situation and the predicament that I'm in. I have an exam this upcoming week. I have a quiz for the same class this upcoming week. I have a quiz for my math class, and then in a couple more weeks I'll have other quizzes and tests. And it's just, in the beginning I thought it was great that we didn't really have that much homework in certain classes. Like my math class, we don't have homework. All of our grades are quizzes and tests, and I was like, okay, that's great, like I won't have to actually do any homework. But I low-key wish he assigned homework that was actually for a grade because then it'd give me a little cushion, just a little bit. And then one of my classes, even though quizzes and tests are a good chunk of our grade, you still have to do homework outside of that that's worth like nothing. But if you don't do it, you don't have any cushion. So it's like, okay, if I'm doing this homework, I feel like it should be worth a little bit more than like 8% of my grade. It's just a lot, but we're gonna finish out the semester strong, fingers crossed. But today I'm basically staying at the apartment all day unless I go to get dinner because my dad said he would pay for my dinner, so I might go get something to eat or I might cook because I did take some stuff out. But I'm gonna just like get myself together and then I'm gonna start on breakfast because I'm in a cooking mood. Last night I cooked and I hated what I cooked. It was nasty, it was gross, threw it away. So this morning I'm in a mood to cook, and it's actually gonna be good because it's literally pancakes, sausage, and eggs. And if I can cook anything, it's breakfast food. I'm gonna do my skincare routine really quick. I'm so ready for this semester to be over and just to like go into the next one. Or not even really go into the next semester, go into summer, because I'm moving to a whole new city. I'll be living by myself. I'll be starting like my first big girl job. Like, just a lot of things are to come after the semester is over, and I just want them to be here already. However, I still have a lot of stuff to do before that happens. Obviously, I have finals, I still have exams and classes, I still have assignments and stuff due. So we're nowhere near that mark, but I needed to kind of hurry up. And it's funny, because the weeks are going by pretty fast. I would say, like, for me to only have 5 weeks left, and I promise you, weekends go by like that. By the time Friday night hits, I'm like, oh, well, the weekend's over, because they go by that fast. I just want it to be over with. At this point, we just want to pass the class and maintain our scholarship. That's it. We just want to pass the class, maintain our scholarship, and that be that. Which, there's only one class, or really 2 classes, that had me, like, kind of stuck, I would say. And what I mean by that is, if I was to drop either one of those classes, then that messes with my progress moving forward. So even if I wanted to drop those classes, I can't, because like they're there for a reason and they're prereqs for other classes. So even though I want to drop these really difficult classes and just be done with it, it's gonna mess me up in the long run. And plus, one of my classes, if I have to go through those labs ever again, I will cry. So we're just gonna have to thug it out for 5 more weeks, pass the final, and be out of there. It's Monday, March 25th. Literally, the month is basically over. I'm getting ready to go to school. It is earlier in the day. Usually around this time, I'm getting up, not fully dressed, ready to go, and just basically doing my makeup and stuff. But that's because I have a quiz today in one of my classes, and I wanted to be up early so that I could go get breakfast, everything, this, that, and the third, and study before my actual exam. Which I have a lab for one of my classes today. I actually have 2 labs today. But one of them is before my exam, and then the other one is after. So I won't really be able to have time to study in the meantime. So that's why I'm getting up early, leaving early, so that I can have enough time to get on campus and at least get 30-ish minutes of studying in, possibly more.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby, I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body says, my mind, my body says. Can you go, baby? At last to my body so crazy. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby, I'm late, but I still check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body. My body says. get it together? Get it together. Get together. I really wanna stay. I really wanna go. But I really need to know. Can we get it together? Get it together. Get together. Can we get it together? Get it together. Get it together. I really wanna stay. I really wanna go. But I really need to know. Can we get it together? Get it together. Get it together.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing. I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song. Give me that tempo. Ooh. Told cool, he a fool with this shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine and Vincenzo's. I like to call it a passion. I can be sitting relaxing. PG, we getting some traction. I'm at the videos packing. I'm digging her accent. I got a beauty Simon down on me, and she tryna get it unfastened. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my own flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed they set. Y'all wasn't tuned in back then. I swag they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing. I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song. Give me that tempo. Ooh. Told cool, he a fool with this shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine and Vincenzo's.
Okay, I was determined to have a good day today, and I still had a good day. I would not let this one moment ruin it. But long story short, my book bag broke. Like, the zipper part that essentially holds my book bag like closed, and also where my computer is, the zipper part broke. And when I tell y'all broke, I mean the zipper doesn't work one way or the other. It doesn't zip at all. Like, it's not on the tracks. And I tried fixing it, couldn't. And I was like, you know what, okay, it's fine. And then I go to my lab, I get one part knocked out of the park. Boom, we're good to go. And then I had one more part to do, and I was this close. Like, the last 20 minutes of the lab, I figured it out. Like, I was helping a guy, he was helping me, and I figured it out. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go in and redo the whole thing. And I thought I would have enough time to like perfect it, and I didn't. And then there's something wrong with my voltage regulator. I know what it is, but there was something wrong with it, and I was like, okay, great. So I'm like, okay, cool, it's fine, whatever. And so he's trying to like figure it out. Like, they had extra pieces. Oh, is this one open now? Oh, that is it? No, I don't know. Anyways, he was like, okay, let me try and do this. So he went in and tried and fixed it, and he couldn't get it to work either. And luckily he gave me partial credit, and he was like, so what are you gonna do as the semester goes on? Like, classes are only gonna get harder and harder. First of all, you're not wrong. Second of all, this is not related to my major. He thought I was like electrical or computer engineering of some sort. No, sir. I'm computer science. There are only 2 for sure classes in the computer science curriculum that involve circuits, which is ECE 380 and ECE 383. After that, I wouldn't say there aren't, but I don't know any other classes that involve circuits. And if I can get through those 2 classes, we're good to go. I just genuinely cannot understand circuits. It's a headache in itself, and it's just a whole lot of extra work, and it's quite frankly not. I knew that was gonna move. I took off the rubber case that was on my camera, so sorry for the really bad angle, but it's like not directly what I wanted to. It's not directly related to what I want to do, seeing as my internship, for example, this summer is in data analytics, and that's something that I'm very interested in. And from what I can gather, I'm almost certain I don't need to know how to, you know, work a circuit board or anything like that when it comes to data analytics. I'm pretty sure I'm, you know, analyzing data. You feel me? But it's required, and I was so tempted to drop this class. I'm like still tempted to drop it. But the thing is I've literally, that was lab 6 out of 7. And I cannot go through 6 more, or technically 7 more of those next semester. Just not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. And like my lab average, if I do really good on the next lab, will be a 95. Let me hold the camera because she will slide. I'll have a 95 lab average, which is really good considering that I genuinely don't know what I'm doing. I hate the class so much. Even the TA, he was like, so how are you liking the class? I was like, I hate it. He's like, do you not like the professor or the class as a whole? I said the class as a whole. Because I genuinely don't like the class. It's not related to what I want to do. I don't understand why it's required for the class. Literally, ECE stands for Electrical and Computer Engineering. I am not neither major. Now it makes sense that I'm in the CS classes, computer science classes. Cool. But why am I in Electrical and Computer Engineering when that's not my major? Why? And I will say there is coding involved, but the coding is literally like, if this doesn't equal this, do this. Like, it's simple stuff. 1 second. Hi, I had a mobile order for Jade.
Alright, go for it.
Thank you. I'm like patiently waiting to hear back. Like, I was supposed to get an email in regards to something today and I still haven't gotten it, but I did get an email that next semester I will be a peer leader, which I'm really excited for. I will say I'm a little nervous in the sense of I don't know how it's gonna work with my schedule. 1 second. Ooh, really close. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, this is my second Dunkin' of the day. However, the first one was absolutely garbage because it was an iced coffee and I put vanilla syrup in it and that's where I went wrong. I should not have put that in there. You live in your life. Y'all thought I was kidding? Look at this. Y'all see this? Okay, disregard the ash. I've washed my hands like 4 or 5 times today. But this part right here, not attached. The zipper, only on one side. Just literally only on one side. And same thing goes for this. Zipper is only on one side. I'm supposed to survive spring semester. I'm gonna need my book bag to survive it with me. And I had my quiz today and I was really mad because after the quiz was over, one of the answers that I put on there, I know I got it wrong and I know what the right answer is. And literally after I walked out, I was like, oh my gosh, that was the answer I was supposed to put and didn't put. So, that's okay. But tomorrow I have an even longer day. I have a meeting at 7:15. I have class at 9:30. I have a meeting with somebody else at 11. Class at 12:30. Class at 2. Training session at 4:30. And then something at 6. So when I tell y'all these 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, are always my busiest days. Like, usually Wednesday's just Al's Pals. But I'm on homecoming committee. I don't know which one yet. I think on Wednesday we're actually going to get our official assignments. But I'm a part of homecoming committee this year again, which means I have a meeting for that at 6. So it's like the first 3 days are rough. But luckily I have my last ACE training session tomorrow. And then my Thursdays will be freed back up, meaning I will not have to be on campus late. I'll be on campus at like 3:15 at the latest. So I am thankful for that, but I'm looking at my calendar and I'm like, Jesus. To just get my life together, switch my stuff over to my apparently new book bag, seeing as this one is broken. And I only have like, after this week, 4 more weeks left. So is there really a point in like getting a whole new book bag? No. But fingers crossed that my mom mails me my old cheer book bag, because I remember that one being heavy duty. Like, that was my girl, my ride or die. She has 13 million compartments. So it's a good book bag, which realistically I should have brought to college in the first place. But I was like, I want to do something new, cute and different. And I went with this black one and it lasted half a semester, pretty much.
Come with me, leave all of your things, yeah. We can stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come with me, fly you out to Greece, full speed, so for the belly, yeah. Come with me, leave all of your things, yeah. We can stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come with me, fly you out to Greece, full speed, so for the belly, yeah. Speed post, baby, and Nicky Beach. Waves in my head, smoking weed. Been through the sand in the deep. All because of what I did on beats, baby. Light sweet, baby. I ain't stop, baby. You just go get ready, we go out, baby. Long time looking for the bounce, yeah. Andre had to bounce, yeah. Come with me, leave all of your things, yeah. Get stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come with me, fly you out to Greece, full speed, so for that belly, yeah. Come with me, leave all of your things, yeah. Get stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come with me, fly you out to Greece, full speed, sweet on Janine. Rolls Royce back in hidden deals. Bags full of $100 bills. Walking past your wife and she get chilled. All because of how I kept it real. Light sleep, baby, on the G-Way. I'll get you anything you need, baby. Work for everything you see, baby. Ooh, baby.
I feel like this is major deja vu because literally I was in this exact same position yesterday, filming like this, headed to get Dunkin', but I had my meeting this morning for ACES. It went pretty well, went over some routine stuff, we had some guest speakers, and in the middle of the meeting, I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. Like I was just way too calm for it to be like a Tuesday morning, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm forgetting to do something, I know I am. I forgot that literally registration opened today. So I quickly had to hop on my computer and figure everything out. And okay, why are you in my lane? And at first I thought I had it figured out. And then I went to go register for everything and I hit it. In one of my classes, I didn't have like the right code for it or I didn't have access to it. And I was like, why not? And it's because you had to be either a Gadsden student or a distance learner, and I'm neither. So I was like, okay, great. Then I had to switch to an in-person section, which I didn't want to do, because if I could take it online, I'd much rather take it online. And especially because I'm going to be having 5 classes in person again. And we already know how that's been going this semester. So that is fantastic. But I was able to figure it out. Got the cupcake schedule is what I call it. I will not have class Mondays or Fridays in the fall, which is beautiful. I also need to kind of go get my Dunkin' and head back to campus because I need to be registering for my Calhoun classes today because the registration also opened up. However, I'm not sure if I'll be able to register right now because I'm technically a transient student now, and like they break it down by credits as to like who goes first, who has priority and all that other stuff. And technically speaking, I have more than enough credits, but because I'm transient, I don't know how it's gonna work out as far as when I can actually register. I know that it opens up for everybody like on the 29th, but I don't want to be at the later end of it because then I probably won't have a good professor, you know, this, that, and the third. Which I've learned, I feel like since being at UA, the professor really doesn't matter as much as your schedule. Because my schedule looks pretty, you know, iffy. But it doesn't matter because 9 times out of 10, the only particular like class or whatever the case may be where you really need to have a good professor is math. Everything else you can kind of, you know, figure it out on your own, but math, if you don't have a good math professor, like it's over with, you're done, you're cooked. And thankfully I lucked out with a really good math professor. However, I will say getting him did mess with my schedule tremendously because of like the time frame of everything, but it is what it is. I'm about to grab my Dunkin' really quick. I think I'm gonna run in because the line looks rather long. And then we're gonna come back when I'm on campus. I can fully comprehend, or I can fully explain to you guys how I just made the best decision ever, which I decided that I'm gonna drop my engineering class because I hate it. I've been talking about this literally on my channel for weeks, that I hate that class with a burning passion. And so tomorrow, literally tomorrow, which is Wednesday, is the last day of the ad drop period, or not the ad drop period, the last day that you can like withdraw from a class and not affect your thing or whatever. Like it'll just have a W, which a W is not bad. It just means you're gonna come back to it at some point. You just withdrew from the class, and a W on a transcript is not calculated into your GPA. So I was like, okay, bet. So literally at 3:34, I came to this revelation. I was like, let me just go talk with my advisor because I'm not feeling 110% out of this class. So it's like, okay, let me just go talk to my advisor. And my advisor's drop-in hours literally were over at 3:40 today. And I was like, you know what, let me just go drop in and see what she has to say. And so I told her, I was like, listen, if I decide to drop this class, will this affect me long-term? Will it affect my degree plan? Will it hold me back anymore? And she was like, let me take a look. So she looks and she's like, no, you can just pick it up during the summer, however it is in person, so you would have to be here. I already knew that wasn't an option. Or you can just take it in the fall, and then you'll just, you know, keep going per usual. And I'm like, that's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. So now I'm adjusting my schedule to now add that class back in, which I really hate that I am dropping it because I literally finished 6 out of 7 labs. Literally yesterday I finished lab 6. And next week we were supposed to start lab 7, but at the same time, I cannot 100% guarantee that I'm gonna get like a phenomenal grade in that class. If I was to pass, I would literally be passing with a C, and that would be a C minus, and that would hurt my GPA a lot more versus the other classes that I'm taking. I feel like I can get better grades out of that and still maintain my GPA, at least like it being higher. So it's like, okay, we're just gonna drop it. And I feel so much better about it knowing that I'm going to do that. And it's no longer a stress on my shoulders. And I literally will only have one class on Wednesday and one class on Friday, which is a 9 a.m. Then I have the rest of the day to myself. And then I won't have late night labs on Mondays because I'll get out of, oh wow. I just realized that I won't have like later classes on Mondays. I'll literally have a 9 a.m. and then I'll have a lab at 11 and then I'm done. Wow. And then Wednesday, Friday, I'll just have that 9 a.m. Honestly, I created the perfect schedule this late into the semester, but it is what it is. And after I'm done eating, because I just got Chick-fil-A for dinner, I'm going to perfect my fall schedule and hopefully get a good schedule as well. But it is official. I am dropping that class. I am so happy, and I've literally been like going through a mental battle with this class. When I tell you, I would literally wake up at 2 nights in a row. It was the first 2 nights I think that I was back here. I woke up at 4 in the morning, anxious about this engineering class. And I feel like that right there should have told me, Jade, you just need to drop it, take it later. And it is what it is. And I told my mom, she's like, that's gonna, you know, that's basically wasting your scholarship, yada, yada, yada. Actually, it's not, because my scholarship is good for 4 semesters or 2 years, but it's already been determined that I'm at least going to be here for 3 to finish my degree, and possibly even longer than that for the simple fact that I'm doing a co-op. So I'm cooling, I'm happy. It's 11:37 on a Wednesday and I'm home. And it's not even that I didn't go to my class. I realized that once I dropped the class, my schedule honestly just got so much better. So today I literally only had 1 class at 9, and I was gonna go to the transfer study hall, but it was canceled, and I don't have anything till 3, which is Owl's Pals. So it's like, oh, might as well come home, say less. But of course I didn't just come straight home. I did a little shopping. Went to TJ Maxx, my go-to. They were actually putting stuff out, so had I come back later, maybe they would have more stuff. But it's this shirt from Zara, and it's literally just this, which I know, looking at it, it's probably like very, you know, thought-ish, if you will, and not really conservative. Leave me alone. But it looks like this. It's basically just like a halter top. I'll like put it on around your neck, and then the front looks like that, and then the back is just open. And the reason why I got it is because it was literally only $6, and it was my size. So I was like, that's perfect. And I have the perfect shoes to wear with this. This is a going out top. This is not a everyday wear for me. Very special occasion. So that's literally the only thing that I got. It was only $6. Because I'm home so early, I'm about to just work on a lab or 2 lab assignments and then just chill till 3 o'clock because I don't have anything until 3. Or I need to leave my apartment at like 2:50 or whatever. But I'm just gonna chill. Honestly, ever since I dropped that class, I feel like there's an extra pep in my step. The sun is brighter. Like, literally, I just feel so much better knowing that I dropped that class and will not have to stress about it. I got too much other stuff going on, which people say spring semester is always better, but for me personally, I feel like spring semester is worse because that's when like mainly people are signing up for different organizations. For example, I interviewed for ACES this semester. I interviewed for a peer leader this semester. I interviewed for some other positions all in this semester on top of like just going to school and doing like my day-to-day life stuff. But in the fall semester, nobody's really looking for new members except for like the very beginning. And then after that, it's like, okay, you're either in it or you're not, and you just try again in the spring semester. But it seems like everything is in the spring semester to prepare you for the fall. So I now know that going into it versus community college, it was like the same year round. So I just, went about my schedule. But I now know that my spring semester needs to be a lot lighter than my fall semester moving forward. Like I said, a weight lifted off my shoulder. I am so thankful. I literally cannot thank God enough because it wasn't looking good. But we're doing good now. We're doing good. Listen, I'm also really upset because right now, or not even right now, but today I should be going to see Drake in concert, but he canceled his Birmingham concert. So I'm in Tuscaloosa. Drakeless. Yeah, I'm upset about it. I went to go pick up lunch because transfer study hall was canceled, and that's usually what I eat on Wednesdays. Like, I'll get breakfast before or after my class, and then I'll just go to transfer study hall, and that'll be my lunch, sometimes dinner, depending on how fulfilling it is. But they canceled it today, so I'm trying something different. I got Moe's. I've had Moe's one other time, and I got a bowl, and the bowl was pretty decent. But I want to try something different today, so I got the stack with chicken, no beans, cilantro, lime rice, grilled peppers and onions, cheese, sour cream, vinaigrette on the inside, Moe's sauce on the side, and then you get 3 chips and salsa. So we're gonna try it. I'm also about to watch This Is Us, or continue watching, I should say. And nobody told me that every single time you watch it, you cry. Every single time. Never fails. Like, there's been maybe 2 or 3 episodes where I haven't cried, but for a majority, I've cried. They gave me 2 things of chips. I got a bag of chips, and then there's chips at the bottom of this. These taste like Taco Bell chips. So this is a stack, what it looks like. Hold on. It's already cut in half, which is nice. You can see it a little bit, not really that well. And it's not going to focus on it because I don't have the right angle, but I'm going to try it by itself, and then I'll dip it in the Moe's sauce is what it is. Let's try it. That's good. Much better than Chipotle's quesadillas. I will say, I like Chipotle's wraps. I like Chipotle's bowls better than I do anything else. And based off this, I like Moe's regular food more than their bowls. Let's try the salsa. It's very runny. Don't have high hopes. Not the best salsa I've had. Let's try the wrap or the stack in the Chipotle. No, this is Moe's sauce. I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but we'll see. This tastes familiar. It's good though. Regardless, it's good. It just tastes familiar. It tastes like something I've had before, but I can't put my tongue on it. But I'm about to chow down on this. Overall, I'd give this like an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. I would definitely get it again for sure. But instead of queso on the side, instead of salsa on the side, I think I'll get queso next time, but I'm actually impressed. It's pretty good. I feel like a majority of this vlog, I've pretty much been in the same position, but I really don't care. I just got back home from my homecoming committee meeting and everything, and I'm on 2 committees this year. Last year I was only on 1. I am on NPHC step show as well as a choreography competition. Got all that information, connected with the people that I'm supposed to be connected with. So we're doing NAP next semester, and like people can still apply then. So it's not like my position won't change, but more people will be added, which is why they're not really having like a full-on formal meeting, because people are gonna come in and then you have to reteach the same stuff, and it's just not worth it at the end of the day. We did get this just homecoming theme. We were all in there when they announced it, but they haven't officially announced it anywhere. So I'm not gonna spread that, and it's like not my business to spread. I mean, obviously I know now, and they didn't say like keep it a top secret, but that's none of my business. Like, if somebody wants to tell it, they can tell it. I'm just not gonna be the one. Also, when I was walking back to my car from the student center, this is like so sad, honestly, and realistically the bare minimum. But I was walking back to my car and I needed to cross the street, and they had a stop sign or like a stop line. So I wasn't gonna go until they went, because they'd been sitting there for a minute. And then they didn't go, still didn't go. And I was like, you know what, let me just cross. So I crossed, and as I'm like about to go down the little steps, a guy rolls down his window and he's like, "You're very beautiful, by the way." Which, this is gonna sound really sad and pathetic, but I have not been called beautiful by someone like near my age or my peers. I don't think ever. Like, I've been called hot, I've been called sexy, I've been called cute, this, that, and the third, but beautiful, like, that's a new word, a new vocabulary word in their category. I was walking, I didn't even like stop what I was doing. I didn't stop walking. I was walking and he said it and I was like, "Thank you." And I turned my head back around and I continued to walk. Like, leave it at that. It wasn't weird, it wasn't awkward. He didn't ask for my number, literally just said I was beautiful. Kept going about my business. It's 6:38 right now, and I'm probably about to close this video out because I have a feeling it's longer. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.